Oh, hello. Black and white.
If I needed a hand, I'd ask for it. Thank you very much.
Why do I recognise that voice? No, never mind.
Brain's still working.
Is he gonna be working behind here?
What do we have here?
Extra sharp Wisconsin cheddar.
Oh, is that what he's doing? Is he starting a new venture? Is the cheese his? No. I feel like it's kind of teasing us. We're kind of waiting for him to come in.
It wasn't like this when I came here before.
Is he scheming, I wonder? Nippy. Okay.
Need some help?
Name of the episode.
I'm fine.
That's him. Yeah. Because, sorry, the last time we saw Black and White, he was... I feel like he came to that decision that he wasn't living, right? That was what I was kind of saying. That was what I was kind of seeing. And it was kind of like, what are you living for? Or what are you doing? And it very much felt like he was like, you know what, screw it. I'm not happy doing this. Is this going to be the rest of my life? And yeah... This seems as if perhaps he's scheming again under the guise that he has now, a new life. Constantly, isn't he? Just wearing these guises. Jimmy McGill forgotten. Just using these guises to play.
I was driving with the windows open, before
I was doing an accent too.
Maybe just a little push. You sure you don't mind?
Ingratiating yourself with this lady. What's the plot? Right. Okay. Yeah.
How you doing, Marion?
Great.
Marion.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Is the whole show in black and white now? That's fine. Whatever, man. I'm along for the ride. Just like Marion. Hello and welcome to another Better Call Saul Sunday. That's right. Today we are doing episode 10 of season 6. It is called what? Okay, Nippy. It's called Nippy. Sorry, it interrupted me. Sorry, by the way, I know that there have been a lot of people that have said, not a lot of people, but a few people that have said along the journey of this show that supposedly those opening credits show something. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Every single episode, I've done my intro. I've not looked at them. I've not looked at all. Never, not once. So, hey, if you want to put... I mean, if it's a spoiler, wait to the last episode. Put it in the comments, let me know. I feel like I'm so far in now, it's like, what's the point? Maybe I've missed stuff at this point. Do you know what I mean? So sorry. It's very interesting that we have that change up. It's almost like a different show now, isn't it? Yeah. It's almost like a cheaper version of the show. I wonder if that means anything in the sense of he's kind of doing a cheap version of the life he had before. It's not quite what it was, kind of is. Not really though. You know what I mean? Maybe something along those lines, we'll see. And perhaps he can't quite do it the same way. Maybe he's going to make mistakes, maybe he's going to get caught. It does feel as if this path, if I'm right, and he's kind of going back onto that path of, okay, screw it, let's just do what I want. Feels like he's going to get caught. Yeah, we'll see. Flamingo check. Flimothy, mate, I'm just going to let him look at you, okay? It's not going to be weird, it's going to be fine. Don't be weird. Because let's be honest, that's all we're here for, mate. Flamingo checks are sacred in this house, okay? There's not, I want to hear nothing more about it. Good, let's move on. Yeah, still black and white. This is exciting. Oh, this was the cab. Marion.
Ma?
Is this the target? Oh, wait. Was this the guy that clocked Jimmy? Saul? In that flat? Oh, man, it was so long ago, I swear.
If he was going to chop me to bits, he'd have done it already, right, Gene?
Wait, is it the same guy who challenged him before?
Your mom tells me you're a cab driver?
Right, cab driver. Yeah, it is, sorry.
Have you ever driven anyone famous?
Okay, yeah, it is. Going on the offensive. Interesting, taking his life into his own hands, which is new, for Gene at least, right? Powerless for so long. And that's been, a theme of the show, power. Having it, not having it. When we left him with Kim and everything with Howard, the scheme, I remarked at one point, they'd never been so high, and yet Lalo came in and kind of reproved them a little bit, right? And it's like, you have no power here, no true power, no power in this world. Are we going to see Gene start to take. I mean, even I'm thinking with Breaking Bad, he didn't really have power. God, Walter. I mean, you know, Walter became who he was, but God, Walter White was staring him down, intimidating him. The Saul Goodman we knew in Breaking Bad didn't have that much power. He was capable for sure, but power, did he have it? Not truly. Not, he wasn't a main player by any means, and I'm not saying he's going to be, but this attacking, coming in, I don't know, there feels like there's a little bit of an edge here, and a little bit of a kind of a almost. I feel like when we left him last, it was like this. I don't know, like there was some kind of like high emotion there, and I wonder whether he's been kicked into a little bit of a frenzy internally. You know, been trapped as Gene in the way that he has for so long, at the beck and call, at the mercy of people like this cab driver who can just come in and wreck his whole world. And it's like, you are eddying in the water, been flung to and fro, and it's like, aha, I just feel like he snapped. And yeah, like I say, is there going to be as we go forward, a reclaiming of power, but reclaiming in a way that he's never had it before? It's interesting, we look at the opening credits, what I said, but because it kind of goes against that of, it seems like a cheaper version of him, but maybe it's just a different version. You know, that opening credit section is just different, right? Maybe not playing by any rules anymore. We'll see.
I guess.
Oh, sorry. I was like, Hector?
Gene's staying for dinner.
Of course he is. Yeah.
But you don't have to call me Dad. You want in the game? What game? What you've been watching your entire life.
You're going to screw him. A scheme to screw this guy who came in and did what he did. Messed with him. Dared to come in and exert the small power he had over Gene.
It's about knowing all the angles.
So interesting, actually. We'll see how this goes, but this is almost a phantom of him and Kim. And I have nearly compared him and Kim, him and Chuck, and before that, him and Marco, right? There was a moment that I was going to kind of compare Kim with Marco a little bit, just in the function that they served, but it's like, I do feel like Jimmy and Marco were actually more like partners, or at least if anything, Jimmy was kind of almost above him in the pecking order, whereas I think with him and Chuck, other way, him and Kim, well, started I think perhaps with Jimmy, slipping Jim and Kim here, and then as she obviously, I think she did that, and now here, like I say, it's almost a phantom. You know, he comes in a duo, and there's always a power dynamic to that duo. And the reason I'm talking about it is because he's establishing or trying to establish a relationship where he's bringing this guy into the schemes, right? And the schemes are always a central thing to the duo, right? You know, him and Marco, him and Chuck, yes, but in the sense of, I think, the friction it caused, right? Not obviously Chuck getting involved in them, but I suppose in the end, and then obviously Kim, you know, more obviously as well. I wonder if there's actually some kind of even acknowledgement in Jimmy's mind as to that duo, the way that he, you know what I mean, and almost repurposing that to give himself the power, and corrupting this guy for what, fun? Because he can, for the sake of power. It'd be interesting to see what he does with this guy. And if he screws this guy, it's almost an FU to Kim, to Chuck. Maybe not to Marco, because I feel like Marco was, maybe to Kim though. Maybe to Kim, actually, honestly, at this point. Subtly, subconsciously maybe. For leaving him. Kind of almost taking it out on this guy. Pretending it's Kim, right? But manipulating him in a way that he didn't manipulate Kim. Because I think probably he's quite bitter about it all now and how it ended with Kim. Don't get me wrong. Very sad, heartbroken, very tragic. You know, that was absolutely how he felt about it. But I can imagine there's a lot of bitterness, a lot of resentment now in Gene's mind for Kim. We'll see. I'm not saying that there's not that sliver of love, of missing, of heartbreak, because I think he's still not dealing with that, dealt with that probably. But like I say, I'm sure there's a layer now of resentment.
I will show you the game, and then we're done.
Is it going to be his last game?
10-4. Roger, 11-10.
Oh, you're monitoring now, yeah? Marco's ring, right? Interesting. Yeah. There's a scheme afoot. And Marco, like, you know, I compared just a minute ago Marco, Kim and Chuck. I do feel like he perceives Marco very differently. I think that relationship was, and probably is still now in his mind, his memory, still warm, as opposed to how he probably perceives Chuck and Kim at this point. Still at Cinnabon, okay. Marco's ring. Okay, so this is part of the scheme. He's drawing a little bit of bravery, of strength from that ring, isn't he? It's a bit of a talisman for him.
Yeah, I remember you.
Get a lawyer! Why detect Cinnabons?
I'm sorry about the lawyer thing. Just slipped out. It's free country.
Yeah, good for you. All right. Yeah, what do you want?
You want to take a load off? Grab yourself a cup of coffee if you'd like.
Cafe! Sorry, by the way. I feel like he knew that the other guy was heading out at this point too. I feel like he's planned this, hasn't he?
No harm, right?
Damn, it's a knife and fork job, is it? Okay, fair enough. This guy takes it seriously. Respect. Oh, did he put something in here? Is he going to uncover it, do you think?
Did you catch the game last night?
You need to distract him, mate.
The game.
What the hell is wrong with those guys?
I mean, I can't even talk about it.
3 downs to make a foot and a half.
How hard can it be?
Oh, that was a full-tongued laugh, that, mate. Thank you for that view. Lovely.
Well,
Come back anytime.
Okay, long game. Is this what he's gonna get old cab driver on? But I feel like, he's looking more confident, the way he's walking, the way he nodded back to that guy. He's got a bit of life to him now in a way that he hasn't had for so long, I feel like. It's funny, I'm reminded of something Chuck said. What was it? I don't know, I'm paraphrasing, but he always slips back to this. Can't stay away from it, can he?
What were you thinking at halftime?
I was thinking, hey, this could be a long one.
I feel like he's winging that. I don't feel like he's even doing any research on any of the games at all. I don't think he knows at all, like anything. But I feel like he's so confident that he can just keep this guy going.
Coach, you know me, I go at him when things are bad, but when he does something good, I'm all about it.
Right, sorry, he timed how quick. Doing it again. He needs an average of how long he takes to eat it with no security guard on the cameras. What is he doing in the mall? Mate, Americans really love Cinnabon, huh? Okay, 3 minutes. You got about 3 minutes. Bet that's, yeah. Yeah, I wonder how Kim's doing and what she went on to. I just feel like the show wouldn't not answer that. Planning. Are you going to steal a suit? Couple of suits? I do love that we are seeing every single step of a scheme now. I feel like it's been a while since we've seen all of the little details and him working something out. And it does kind of feel appropriate considering it's him revisiting, him finally going back to his origins. It's so interesting how your perception of him changes too. You watch Breaking Bad, it's like Saul Goodman, he's the lawyer. That's what he is. It's like you watch Better Call Saul, and it's like, nah, he's slipping Jimmy. He's the schemes, he's the, do you know what I mean? He's so much more than that. He was never just the lawyer.
Right here.
2 Air Jordan shoes for you!
Right. It's just a simple theft, but he's setting this guy up, right?
They erase the tapes every 72 hours, so that's why you only take 3 of each and only the pricey stuff.
So they don't notice.
Next morning, they won't even know they were robbed.
And then the camera's all,
No more Jeffy on the tape.
yeah, perfect scheme.
I'll tell you what's crazy. 50-year-old high school chemistry teacher comes into my office.
Let's ask maintenance to give this area a polish.
Uh-oh.
I'll call now. Thanks.
No.
No.
I suppose he's just going to watch it, right? Because he can see the security cameras. That's the same guy. Okay.
Doc D.
Let me see.
Right, so this is how you get him in.
He's got a pickup at the airport in an hour. 900 pounds of Spanish mackerel.
I'll hold the box overnight.
You would do that?
There we go.
10 a.m. on the dot with flowers.
Flowers won't be necessary, but thanks for the thought.
No. Thank you.
It's showtime. Yeah, he's back. I suppose to him in Breaking Bad, Walter was a scheme. Milk him for all he's worth, a gamble, right? A risk for the promise of money.
Good night, ladies.
Good night, Gene.
Yeah, so he's going to watch a cab driver do the thing. Make sure what's his face ain't looking.
Good luck to Lizzie on that spelling bee.
She's a little nervous.
Nah, she's gonna be great.
Huskers are back.
Probably heard me screaming all the way in Lincoln.
Okay, no. He has very much ingratiated himself now.
184 yards. That's a freshman record.
Right, no, he is doing some research. Oh. Very good. Yeah. Is this guy gonna keel over? 3 minutes, dude.
2 Air Jordan shoes.
Okay, good.
6,000 more seats.
6,000 more fans.
Is he camping out now? Overnight?
And a congressman.
Is he going back?
Spenny dressed us sent from heaven.
Okay, no, this was the plan. Cool.
Tommy Frazier.
Frazier, yes.
It was
I think 2 birds, 1 stone. Maybe screwing this guy, but also getting a bit of a kick, right? Living again. Jeez. I feel like he's gonna run over.
20. Looks not funny.
Oh! Damn. Oh, God.
wrong pipe.
Oh, no. He's knocked out.
You think our guys are going to move to the Big Ten like they're saying?
You gotta get this guy out of here.
Me. I mean, both powerhouse. You know, you got Oakland. But
Of course.
guess I like tradition.
What now? You bet. I hope he keels over. Sorry.
What am I doing? You have a wife, right, Frank?
Is he gonna draw on Kim here for the story?
I got no one.
Oh, God.
My parents are dead.
He's drawing on the truth.
My brother. My brother is dead.
He is alone.
I got no wife. If I die tonight, no one would care.
It's so hard to tell.
Gee, buddy.
I feel like, yeah, look at that little look up. I don't think he is feeling it. I think it's the same as at the funeral of what I was talking about, of he just draws on this stuff because he needs it. It's true, it's real, and it's sad to hear, to listen to, but I don't think internally he's feeling it. You know, I'm just going to come up against myself a little bit here because I was watching this back and I had to consider for a second how interesting it would be if actually, as much as Saul and Jean, etc., are guises he wears to cover up his trauma, to not have to deal with it. These moments here, and we've seen these moments from him before, are almost private therapy sessions. It's the only instances in which he confronts the things at his core, and it sort of comes across as all of these internal struggles leaking out of him. They're there, bleeding out, but the only times he can express any of it is in a place where he feels protected, when he wears these guises of Saul and Jean, when he's spinning a yarn. I can imagine him internally laughing and saying, "Ha, of course that was a lie. I only said it to get what I wanted to fool them." And actually, perhaps the only person he's truly fooling is himself.
Hire a new manager.
Please go.
Let's let it go. Shadow.
How is this security guy not clocking? Bless him. Mate, please just get in there. Have a nice rest. Probably maybe shouldn't sleep, actually. You should probably go see somebody. Admittedly.
What's the...
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. What's he doing? What are you doing, man? Where are you going? Okay, he's out.
I'm so sorry.
No, that is okay.
You're a sweetheart, mate.
Everybody has bad days.
True.
You felt like this?
Nah, mate, you're bringing in free donuts all the time.
No, I mean, not me, but people.
Yeah.
It's just like life's ups and life's downs.
Yeah, and you're having a great time, mate. That's lovely for you, mate. I love that. Oh, bless him. I think he is a bit of a sweetheart, isn't he? Yeah. Nearly went all wrong, didn't it? Bet you felt alive, though. All you gotta do is pick up the goods the next morning. Why are we back here, though? I was thinking, you know, because he was snipping off a lot of security tags. Is no one going to notice those? Oh, he was in here. Right. Okay. Well, good on you, mate.
Thinking maybe blue or black.
Stop looking so suspicious, though.
Flowers. Really?
Oh, I mean, this guy's gonna want to do it again. He felt alive for the first time in his life, perhaps. Seeing all these people in the back of his cab obsessing over them. Yeah, he's starting to come up now a little bit. Jimmy corrupting.
You guys enjoying yourselves? Well, hold on to that feeling, because...
Hold on to that feeling. I mentioned the music earlier in the video and cut it out. I think I have an idea now why the choice though. It stood out to me this entire episode. This sort of almost comedic tone evoking light caper or unserious. Next to what Gene is doing, and as he pulls these two up here, it's almost making a mockery of him. He's not made for this world, even when he tries to exert some power and control. This feels like the end of his road and is consolidated by the opening credits, this feeling of new but also worse, cheap. Saul is done. Gene is a pale imitation, and as much as he's trying to relive in some ways the glory days, those days and that power is behind him. The music feels to me as if it's fulfilling that function, to take the bite out of Gene, passively poking fun as he gets serious, demonstrating he's done, or soon to be.
Theft from an interstate shipment, up to 10 years.
Now you've got something on this guy, and you feel safer, don't you? He can never tell on you now.
It's called mutually assured destruction.
Yeah, it is.
Man, you don't have to threaten us. We're all friends here.
I am not your friend.
We're done.
Yeah, made it particularly incriminating too.
My boy's had some tough times. He fell in with a bad crowd. You're a good influence, Gene.
Nippy? Oh, right. He's in great shape, so...
You're gonna have to bring him over.
A happy ending.
Little meta in it. After all that, a happy ending. I wonder if you'll get one, mate. I don't think you will. I don't know.
Are you milady?
I wonder if he's got a taste of it now.
Hey, Gene, aren't you taking lunch?
Thanks.
Yeah, he's a lot happier, a lot more chipper now, isn't he? From what we saw of him. Reinvigorated him a little bit. Felt good, huh? Hello? I mean, it's black and white right now. Are we gonna get a little bit of colour? Yeah. You want it all again, don't you? Of course you do. And you've let it back in again. Yeah, it was self-serving, but it stayed, it stuck. Little calling card. Interesting. Okay. Good episode. I do feel a little teased. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, sorry. Do you know what? I was looking at this poster actually the other day, and it's not really a spoiler because I remember seeing that at the time. I guess, was it when the last season was airing? It was kind of everywhere, right? And it's interesting actually in that poster, you know, we got black and white Gene putting on a red jacket. Sorry, maybe it is a bit of a spoiler, but what I mean is that I had seen it before I'd even seen the show, so hard to get away from some things, right? But yeah, him donning colour, and I wonder when that moment is going to be. It very much feels like he's primed, he's kind of prepped for returning to Saul, or at least slipping Jimmy that part of himself, that side of himself. Anyway, that was Nippy. Thank you so much for watching. There are some links down in the description if you want early access to all my videos. Thank you, God, to all my patrons, my YouTube members. Thank you for your support. Hey, if you liked this video, you're not subscribed already, please do consider doing that down below. Give the video a like if you liked it, and hey, if you want to keep the hype train rolling, please consider watching any of these videos on your screen right now. But that's all from me. More Better Call Saul Sunday coming very soon. I'll see you then.